What's up everybody, Zoya here. So recently I've been playing a lot more and learning the game we all know and love called League of Legends. However, since I'm, well, a noob, there are lots of things I still don't know and need to learn in order to play better. So I reached out for help and some of you were kind enough and volunteered to coach me on each role on Summoner's Rift. In this video series, I'll be playing in each role, top, mid, jungle, ADC, and support, while you tell me what I'm doing wrong and should improve on. And before the video starts, I'd just like to say a big thank you to all of you who were willing to help me. Seriously, you don't know how much it means to me. So yeah, thank you and enjoy the video. Hi Kwan.
Hi Zoya.
Yeah, thank you so much for dedicating your time and your talents to help me with the way of the ADC. So could you actually tell us your highest rank and where you're from?
I'm on EOS and I'm from Germany, and I recently hit gold and I'm on my way to plat.
What is your main?
I mainly play Aphelios, like at 180k, but I recently started picking up other ADCs as well.
I see. You know what? I know that I asked initially to help with Aphelios. I think part of it is because like he's a new champ. I guess not beginner friendly, right? So for you, what would you recommend I start with?
Misfortune, Sivir, or Ashe. It kind of depends what you like. I personally don't enjoy playing Ashe. I don't know why, I just don't like it. Every time I play Ashe, I feel like I'm lacking so much damage because her crits actually don't crit, it just increases the slow.
So what would you say about Misfortune then?
Misfortune is pretty simple. Isn't that bad right now. I'd say we can start with her.
So then how about we start with Misfortune, I guess.
What do you think is the job of an ADC?
Deal damage.
So how do you deal the damage? Like, do you run in and try to kill people, or what do you do?
I guess not. It's usually pretty squishy, right?
Yes.
So you kind of wait for your team to start everything and then you hide behind them and...
Yes, so as an ADC, the most important thing is to just survive. Because like, if you build like full damage, but you get one shot, you deal even less damage than someone who still builds damage but also defensive and lives longer. You know what I mean?
A few moments later.
Aphelios, we just did this terrible game with Misfortune. Alright, let's do Aphelios. If we try Aphelios, let's do practice first, okay?
So level 1 Aphelios is like really weak. It's like a Jinx. He has nothing besides his auto attack. If you're giving a leash to your jungler, you always use a red gun.
This one.
Yes, because it like gives you a mini shield. It stores up. That's why when you're leashing, always use red gun. Also, you level up always your AD first, then attack speed and lethality last, because it's like so bad right now. Yeah, level 1 basically is try to get level 2 ASAP, because you have nothing besides your auto attacks and they don't even do much damage. You can use your Q, like press, and then it gives you like movement speed. That means you can like kite really well with it, or you can like, when you're in lane, you can like move forward real quick and then move back, so you get one shot off of them, and then they will have the mark. Like, oh no. Never mind. So basically your red Q is for kiting or DPS, or like basically just press it when you want to do damage. Also, red gun is the first you want to like deplete. So you have like, now you have green and purple. So now you want to deplete green. So if you like use your green Q on the enemy and you like auto attack, like consume the mark, then they have the purple mark. So you can now switch to purple.
Okay.
And then you can root immediately. Like quick combo. Like Q, switch, And then you can walk up and just auto attack, or you can just run away if they're following you. So now you have blue and purple. So in this case, I almost always like deplete blue first, because in lane it just gives you so much pushing power. And also if you have like a huge minion wave, you can just like walk up as near as possible, like right in front of them, of the minion wave, and then just Q like the entire minion wave, because it's like a cone, and then every minion has like the mark, and then you can just switch weapons and Q every single minion. So walk up as near as possible to the first one, and now and now you can just switch and Q. Like if these were all minions, like even more minions in between, you would clear them so fast. That's basically the blue-purple thing. So now you want to deplete your blue. Now you want to get rid of purple as fast as possible. Now you can just Q, because your Q like always consumes 10 ammo and you have a 50. And one auto attack is 1 ammo. So if you want to deplete a weapon as soon as possible, just use her Q. So now you have red-white. This is like your DPS, because when you press your Q with red, Q, switch, and now just auto attack. Like you see the stacks to deal like increased damage. That's why red and white is like so powerful, because red gives you so many stacks so fast. So now you want to deplete your red, yes. And now you want to put a turret, yes. And now you can like walk really far away and like attack them from far away, because of the turret. It just keeps attacking them. And because of the mark, you can just auto attack them from so far away. So now you have green and blue.
Just to clarify, this is blue.
Yes.
This is green.
Yes.
Okay. Blue.
There are
green.
also these symbols besides your health bar. So this weapon combo isn't that strong compared to others. You just want to deplete green as fast as possible. So basically just spam Q, auto attack with it, and occasionally you can just switch to blue if you need to like clear a huge wave. Also, if you get Runan's Hurricane, it like gives you the bolts, right? So you attack multiple enemies at the same time. That interacts like really well with blue, because like it spreads the firebolts like everywhere. Yeah, you see, like even the bolt from Runan's like spreads it.
Oh,
This is why this is why blue is such a powerful weapon in teamfights, because you like do so much AoE damage. And if you like use your Q again, like with blue.
Okay. I think I understand what you're trying to tell me.
You got it? Yeah. And just switch and Q.
Oh.
This you can also do to the whole team, so you just CC their whole team. So now you got a full weapon cycle. You know the combos, right? Now
we have...
you wanna use red. Yeah. And just Q. Get your stacks, switch, and just auto attack. Yeah. And you just wanna do the same.
How long
like
are these stacks gonna be with me?
Every time, like there are a few seconds if you don't attack anything, but if you like attack champions, they reset the duration. So if you keep attacking champions, the stacks like basically stay forever until you stop attacking champions. They will fall off after a few seconds. So now you want to deplete your red, and then you're back at white and green again. So now you can put a turret. Yeah, and just run as far as you can. Like, yeah, if you like just proc the mark, it doesn't use your ammo. Because technically you're not auto-attacking them, you're just proccing the mark.
So, as I understand, the most optimal combos are blue and purple.
Yes.
For just CCing everybody if we're in a team fighting. Yep.
Yeah.
And white and pink for DPS, correct?
Yes.
And
one more.
White and green.
Yes.
For pouring turrets down and being very, very far.
Yes, that's basically the 3 main combos I personally use. Because for me, I don't think this combo, for example, is that strong. We haven't talked about ult yet, so you might want to get level 6 now. So basically, purple ult is just like CC, like it's just a massive slow. Yes, it's like CC. This you can use if you don't have your blue Q, you know? Because before you use your blue Q to apply the marks to everyone so you can root them. But if you don't have the Q right now, you can just switch to purple and use the ult. Just use that instead. Use the blue ult. This is like if they're really clumped. Like see that AoE, that's like really useful if they're like clumped as Baron or Dragon. Like if they have 5 people, it deals so much damage. So red ult just heals you flat amount. So if you're low and you're like dueling, I like to use red. Because it like gives you the survivability you need. But if you're like full life, like now for example, just use white because it gives you so many stacks. Just to see. Like it just gives you so many stacks off that ult. Like combine that with the red Q. Like if you like use your red Q now, like see how many stacks you got just from red Q and white ult. You deal so much damage now. Now you have like green ult and basically it's not very useful besides if someone is running and you want to snipe them. If you're far away, you can just use green ult and like for the mark, you know? So do you understand the weapons now?
I think so. I mean, probably in game, it's gonna be a little difficult to think straight because right now, like, there's nobody to try to get me.
So, do you feel ready to go into a match?
I have to be ready to go into a match. It can't be worse than my very first game with the figurines, right?
Did it really went that bad?
It went so bad. I mean, I was by myself, top lane against Vladimir. I had no idea what I was doing. One time, though, I accidentally procced the red ult, and I've healed myself, saved myself from dying, and Vladimir was like, gave me a thumbs up and then killed me after that.
Did you get it?
They're trying to switch with me.
Say no, I guess.
They're like, oh, we're a duo. Can we please? They might quit.
I mean, you said no, right?
I said no. I'll just lock in, you know what?
Yeah, just go press the attack, triumph, yep, bloodline, right, left, Nimbus Cloak, Gathering Storm.
Okay. I think we're good.
Attack speed, adaptive force, armor, yep, should be fine.
Alright. They're like, oh, okay, I'll go top.
I mean, at least they're so kind to not just take your role.
Now watch as I feed or something, and they're gonna be so mad. What are we dealing with?
Oh no, it's a Lucian Pike.
Okay, why an oh no?
I hate Lucian because, like, he's a lane bully. He's like designed to make your life feel bad in bot lane early on because he deals so much more damage than you in early game. And with a Pike together, like, unless they're like inting or something, they should win against you early on because both of them are like all-in champions.
Should I do
like
blade?
Lucian just dashes in, like bursts you down so fast, and especially with Pike, he's a semi-assassin. Like of course he deals damage as well, and you have a Thresh that can try to protect you, but yeah, in this lane I'd be very careful. Also try to position behind minions so that Pike can't hook you. But if you line up with the minions too well, then Lucian can just Q a minion and the beam will like go to you as well. So try to not push because like if you push they can just freeze and make your life so hard. Like one hook and combined with the stun and Lucian burst is like enough to like almost kill you. Like you see how much damage he deals?
Oh.
That was like 1 Q and 2 auto attacks of 3. That's why you also want to use red because it sustains you so well. The early sustain is comparable to a Dorn's Blade, so it it's as if you have 2 Dawn's Blade, so you can use your potion. Q, Q. Yes, yes, good job. That was good. Like, it would have been even better if like used your red Q before when he was still in range, but that was good as well because you actually thought about switching to green and using the long range Q. Like for now, focus on farming unless your flash lands a hook. Oh no, use Q, Q, Q.
Hey!
No. You in this case you ran too far in with your Q. So now Lucian basically has accomplished what he wants to do. He set you behind in lane because it's his job as a lane bully, and if this continues, it'll just get worse. Like your job right now is just to try to recover from this, because Lucian compared to you doesn't scale as well, because of course he has to compensate for his early game that's really strong. But also because Aphelios is a late game hyper carry like Jinx.
Oh, whoops.
By the way, you can use your mark when he, or whatever. Q. Yes. Now you can switch to, because you have greater range. Q.
Oh,
Yeah, that's okay as well.
that was really
But what I personally would have done is like I would have switched to blue because you just got it means you have your Q up. Like you could have used that as well to get more damage off instead of just auto attacking him. By the way, recalling like right in the middle of the lane mostly isn't recommended. You're actually doing better than I expected. Also, by the way, your red Q also works on towers.
Oh, I did not know that.
So you get stacks of that too, and then you can switch to white and stand next to the tower and break it so fast. Oh no, just back. To be honest, I don't think you're gonna win this game. Not because you're not doing good, but because the other lanes are kind of getting fed.
Try the Aphelios game.
But as an ADC, you can do that. You take the lantern, yes.
Okay.
Q. Yeah. You see how much damage you deal? Like now you can switch and just try to auto take them. You see how much damage you do with your stacks and stuff? Like use your red Q. Oh, never mind, just put your turret and then just auto take him from so far. You see how much work you can do with the Aphelios? Like just look.
I have no idea what I did.
So your primary goal in lane phase is to break the outer turret. And then you can look to like go mid or top. Yeah, you can just back. Oh my god, they're getting wiped. You should defend your base. Yeah, you should definitely defend your base. Get a cloak or whatever. Oh, you're not me. Yeah, yes. No, did she go? No. Oh my, no.
What?
You messed up your weapon order. Fixing the weapon order is actually more complicated than you think. Like, for example, last time I messed up my weapon order and I needed like 3 cycles to fix it. So you can either just live with it, or you try to fix it, but yeah. I'm not a pro at fixing the weapon cycle because it just gives me headaches. Like, it's so complicated.
So now I'm stuck with the wrong order?
Yeah, it's not that dramatic because you still have your red-white. You just don't have red-green after that. You now have red and, you have to have white and purple. No, white and blue. Like, you can use your red Q on turret, try it. Did you see how fast you break the turret?
Yeah.
If you have white, by the way, you want to deplete your purple. So try to not use your green, your red, please.
Okay.
because if you like use your red now, you're gonna mess up your weapon order even more, and that is a catastrophe. Because weapon order just always gives me such a headache. I actually need to like study it harder because like if it happens, it's like so. It's like it feels bad, man. When they're really clumped, you can try to use blue ult. Blue ult one. Yeah, no, they weren't clumped enough. They just they ran apart. Like if they were more clumped,
Yeah.
that would have been a huge ult. But the Lucian just ran away, so you just had the set. And one person blue ult aren't huge. Like now you have green and white, but if you use either of them, you are okay. No, this weapon order is like so messed up. I'm confused myself. Yeah, this isn't looking great. Even though you're 5-1, like they're so beefy, and yeah, this could be problematic if you don't know how to team fight properly. So now you Q red, switch to red, Q. Yes. Now switch to purple, attack him. Like if you get a root. Well done.
Yes. Okay. Hey Quan, I'm actually gonna have to leave because
Fire alarm.
there's a fire alarm that went off in the building and it's not in the apartment.
Oh
my
my
goodness.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm back. The game ended, of course. We lost. This is the graph here.
I mean, you still did the second most damage, even though you went AFK. That's
Right.
pretty impressive.
But yeah, that was my first more or less okay game with Aphelios, I would say, compared to, the
Yeah.
very first game that I ever played.
To be honest, it's actually not bad.
Okay.
Like for a second time. For a second time in Philios, it's actually better than expected.
I see. Well, it's probably because I have this, challenger earpiece here. I messed up many things, of course, because of the order of the weapons. I'm just not used to, like,
Yeah, but that's
like what do I need to use? What do I need to deplete? Like that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. What would you, I guess, give as your final word of advice?
So, like in general, not only ADC related, last hitting is very important. Especially if you don't play Heimer, you don't have like these slaves doing the work for you.
All right.
You have to like practice last hitting so you don't miss as many minions. And like the rest is actually like maybe like triangle, like remembering that
Mm-hmm.
can be quite helpful as well. Like what champion does what and what does he want to do? Like
Mm-hmm.
what does it mean for me playing the game? Like do I have to play safe? Can I like go in on him?
Mm-hmm.
Like when is his power spike and when is mine? You can't just randomly fight people. You have to know when you are strong and when they are strong.
I just noticed in this game, I actually outfarmed Lucian, even though I AFK'd. But yeah, thank you
Yeah.
so much, Quan, for dedicating your time and your knowledge and helping me with Misfortune and Aphelios. I feel a lot more confident in the bot lane, I think. I might try that a lot more and, carry my team to victory.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you.